In this tutorial, we will explore how to serve static files such as HTML, cascading style sheets or CSS, and images using Express.js. We will be using Node.js and Express.js. Static files are files that do not change dynamically and are served directly to the client without any server-side processing. Examples of static files include HTML pages, style sheets or CSS, and images and other assets. The Express.static function is a built-in middleware function in Express that serves static files from a specified directory. The basic syntax is as follows. First require Express, then create an Express application. To serve static files from a directory called public, use the command app.use Express.static public. It is important to have a well-defined directory structure. Here is an example of a project structure. At the root level, we have app.js. There is a folder called public. Inside the public folder, there is index.html. There are two more folders named CSS and images. The CSS folder contains style.css, and the images folder contains logo.png. The public directory contains all static files that are accessible to the client. It is good practice to group files by type, such as CSS, images, and JavaScript. Here is a basic implementation of serving static files using Express. First require Express and create an Express application. Use the middleware Express.static to serve static files from the public directory. Then have the app listen on port 3000. The console will then log server running on port 3000. Now all the files in the public directory are accessible at http://localhost 3000/. Here are some examples of how file paths map to URLs. The file path public/index.html maps to the URL localhost 3000/index.html. The file path public/css/style.css maps to the URL localhost 3000/css/style.css, and the file path public/images/logo.png maps to the URL localhost 3000/images/logo.png. It is possible to add a virtual path prefix to the static files. To mount static files under a virtual path, for example static, use the following command: app.use/static express.static public. Now all the files are accessible with the static prefix. For example, to access style.css, use the URL localhost 3000/static/css/style.css. Here are some of the best practices to follow while serving static files. Firstly, organize files and keep static files in separate folders by type, such as CSS, JavaScript, and images. Secondly, for security reasons, never put sensitive files in public directories. Thirdly, enable caching headers for better performance, and fourthly, use path.join for cross-platform compatibility. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.